You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Let's go to California, where a newly released video shows a deadly confrontation between sheriff's deputies and a homeless man in San Clemente, California in September. In the video, 2 Orange County sheriff's deputies who were in patrol assigned to the homeless outreach team they heard deciding whether to confront 42-year-old Kurt Reinhold. One deputy is heard saying, quote, "Watch this, he's going to jaywalk." One of the deputies then asked Reinhold, "Are you going to stop, or are we going to have to make you stop?" Reinhold responds, "Jaywalking here? That's ridiculous." Video captured by bystanders shows the confrontation escalate quickly. Reinhold then says, "What is your problem? Why are you touching me?" Watch this.
There we go. You sit me. It's control, man. I don't know. It is. It's like the guy just stopped in the middle. Don't make case law, Gabriel. Not your law. We're gonna identify him, huh? You're gonna be quite fun. Ready? How you doing? How you doing?
As I said, video captured by bystanders shows the confrontation escalate quickly. Reinhold says, "What is your problem? Why are you touching me?" Moments later, both deputies tackle Reinhold. One of the deputies shouts that Reinhold had his gun. Surveillance video appears to show Reinhold's hand near one of the deputies' holsters. A deputy then fired 2 shots, killing Reinhold. At this time, the Sheriff's Department has only responded by releasing a pre-recorded video stating that it is withholding judgment until all facts are known and the investigations are complete. Again, Julian, what's crazy here is this started because he was jaywalking.
This started.
He's dead. He's now dead. But it started supposedly for jaywalking.
It started because these police officers have an axe to grind against people. It started because they were exerting their power, their ability to mess with anybody. This man wasn't bothering anybody. Yes, he was jaywalking, but hell, we live in D.C., Roland. How many days of the week do you jaywalk? Or me. That's not a crime that has a death penalty. What we have here are out-of-control police officers, and I'm glad that you're raising this up because we keep hearing these stories and people say, "Oh, yeah, but the police are okay." Some of them, but many of them are essentially harassing people, and they're exerting their power, and this is the issue. It's power. They're exerting their power. When you go back to the beginning, he's jaywalking. Looks like they're almost stalking him. This is absurd.
It is just, again, if you're sitting here, if you're a police officer, Kieran, and if you see somebody doing something, if you see wrongdoing happen, I get it. But jaywalking.
Yep.
The level of selective enforcement is just crazy to me. I mean, you see somebody who is peaceful and, you just decide to roll up on them and harass them and then kill them. It goes back to the same thing that I said before about the incident in Plano, you just have a level of government harassment of Black people that a lot of times ends in death. And I really think we need to call upon the Biden administration to do something about this epidemic of Black people, Black men especially, being killed. So it's disgusting that we continue to have to go through this. And I'm glad I didn't have to watch another Black man get killed. I know it happened, and I'm so sorry that it did, and feel for his family. But it's just to the point now where it seems like every other day we're watching another video of another Black person being killed, and it's just terrible. Look at that face. It's so sad.
I mean, that brother, he's gone, Teresa, because you got cops who are they just do what they do. And this is the crazy stuff here. You look at the Plano, the perfect example. That brother could be dead in Plano. That's how things escalate and Black men end up getting killed.
Yeah, so these videos are in strict contrast, but also the same. So in one hand you have the homeless man who is literally walking across the street, and it's not a death sentence. It should be actually what it's constituted as is a ticket, but it's not warranted for a gun to be drawn and shots to be fired and your life is to be lost. So it's very interesting circumstances. And again, this is the time where, it's just too many times we're all having these conversations about justice and what does criminal justice reform looks like. It looks very clearly, if we start to, start putting our powers legislatively and judicially into action. So what does that mean? That means we need to, escalate and increase and decrease the police budget, understanding that, these people are using their powers to get away with really murder, and also put into place some of the reforms that has been repeatedly stated over and over. And I think if we start doing that, we can then start to see results. But right now, it just seems like it's on a standstill, and thus these policemen and deputy sheriffs are having a free-for-all on Black lives.
It is certainly sad.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends. Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. Go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.
Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.